is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. A police investigation led to the arrest of a Jasper man on a trio of charges, including 2 different counts of child molesting. Tuesday afternoon, officers with the Jasper Police Department received a report of a juvenile who had reportedly been molested for an extended period of time. After conducting an investigation, police found that 52-year-old Alejandro Hernandez of Jasper was involved in sexual activity with the juvenile. Hernandez was placed into custody and was booked into the DuBois County Security Center. He is facing both a Level 1 and a Level 4 count of child molesting, as well as a Level 5 felony count of criminal confinement. Jasper police were assisted in the investigation by the DuBois County Prosecutor's Office, the DuBois County Department of Child Services, Crisis Connection, and the Southwestern Indiana Child Advocacy Center Coalition. And the Jasper police are seeking the public's assistance as they look to identify the driver of a vehicle that they say left the scene of a Northside hit-and-run accident yesterday. Around 3:25 p.m. yesterday, a woman told Jasper police that she was traveling northbound on Newton in front of the True Value store when she slowed her vehicle for traffic. She told police that at this time she was hit from behind by a black older model pickup driven by a young male driver. She told police that the pickup then left the scene and continued northbound on Newton Street. Anyone who may have witnessed the accident or perhaps has other information is asked to contact the Jasper Police Department at 812-482-2255 or the department's tip line at 812-482-COPS. Last night, the Huntingburg City Council heard from City Water Superintendent Gary Meyerholtz on his proposed 5-year plan for the water department. One of the biggest items on the list is developing a situation with the water filtering plant. Currently, the water that the city is supplied with is a combination of Huntingburg water and water provided by Patoka. In the coming years, due to a 50-year contract signed years ago, the city will be receiving less water from Patoka. This is a good thing because it allows the city the ability to expand, and it is a benefit to the water ratepayers as Huntingburg City water is less expensive than what comes from Patoka. However, the filtering plant currently is reaching just over 70% capacity due to growth within the city, and Meyerholtz estimates that by the year 2025 it will be at 100%. Now, if the filtering plant reaches that official 100%, that would mean that no more growth for the city. When the filtering plant was built, it was built with space for 8 filters. Right now, only 4 filters are installed. The additional space was filled in with sand and concrete floor placed over it, and Meyerholtz's plan would be to cut away the floor and remove the sand underneath, allowing for 4 additional filters to be installed. The second big item of his list is to replace the water main along U.S. Highway 231 in Huntingburg. The concern is, in a few years, the state of Indiana is going to be replacing 231, and when that happens, the heavy machinery could cause many physical issues to the street. Some of the piping is estimated to be decades old, and his plan is to replace and move the piping to the side of the road or under the sidewalks and to bore under across when needed. The logic being, 1, it is cheaper to replace a sidewalk than to cut in and patch a road, and 2, the city wouldn't need to cut into 231 to fix the water lines. The council voted to allow Meyerholtz to move forward and to seek design engineers for this project. Residents of Jasper are reminded of and encouraged to take part in the outdoor home and Christmas decorating and lighting contest, which is sponsored by the Jasper Jaycees and the Jasper Chamber of Commerce. The contest is open to all residents of the city of Jasper and those living within 1 mile of the city limits. Past response to the contest has been tremendous, and former entries are invited as well to enter again. The categories for the contest are most traditional, best use of lights, family theme, and most original. Prizes are awarded to the top 3 homes in every category. The entry blank for the contest will be published 3 times in the Herald and is also available at the offices of the Jasper Chamber of Commerce, which is located at 302 West 6th Street in Jasper. You can also give them a call at 812-482-6866. Entries must be received by the Jasper Chamber office no later than Monday, December the 11th. You can mail all of your entries to P.O. Box 307, Jasper, Indiana, 47547-0307. You may also email them to chamber@jasperin.org or fax them to 812-824-2518. The Spencer County Regional Chamber of Commerce and St. Benedict's Brew Works will sponsor the second annual Brew Ho Ho Craft Beer Festival, happening from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. this Saturday, December the 2nd, at the Santa Claus Community Center. Admission is $10 per person with a free pint glass for everyone who attends. There will be beer sampling and pints for purchase, including special Christmas beers. There will also be food for sampling and purchase, including holiday cheese balls, Christmas cookies, burgers, and bratwurst. Live music will be performed by Casey Williams, and this is a 21 and over event. For more information, call the Chamber at 812-649-2186 or St. Benedict's Brew Works at 812-719-2301. Indiana University's Intra-Fraternity Council voted unanimously to suspend all fraternity social activities until mid-spring. The vote was announced late Monday night on Twitter by IU Vice Provost for Student Affairs, Lori Resser. While it wasn't immediately clear what precipitated the vote, the move comes from following the suspension of several fraternities at IU over the past few years, most recently the Sigma Nu fraternity. In October, Sigma Nu National Organization said that its IU chapter was expected to serve a 3-year suspension over violations of the school's alcohol and hazing policies. At the end of October, Ball State University made a decision to suspend fraternity activities until 2018. Indianapolis, a federal judge and prosecutor are warning Indiana residents about a nationwide jury duty scam that threatens people with arrest if they do not pay up. Chief U.S. District Judge Jane Magnus Stinson and U.S. Attorney Josh Minkler say that callers posing as U.S. Marshals or other government officials tell the victim that they are about to be arrested for not appearing for jury duty, but can avoid arrest by paying a so-called fine. They say that the callers can be quite convincing, but however, government employees would never contact someone to demand payment or personal information over the phone or email. Minkler urged anyone who believes that they've fallen victim to this scam to contact the District Court Clerk's Office and the U.S. Marshals Service or the Federal Trade Commission. And make sure you keep it right here, except next we're going to take a look at your weather summary.